All right. We'll start in a comfortable seat. Have a strap nearby, something you can use as a strap, like a towel or a sweatshirt. And just begin to rock from side to sides on your sit bones. Notice your breath. And then you can rock forward and back. And then take a little circle around. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Then you can reverse that circle. To find kind of a center of weight for you this morning. Head over the pelvis. And you can have your palms face up to receive energy or down to ground. Close your eyes, in through the nose. Expand at the top. Back of the ribcage expand. Exhale through the mouth. Abdominals contract, squeeze all the air out. Think of your breath coming from beneath your pelvis as you inhale all the way up through your spine, through your throat to the crown of your head. Hold and suspend at the top for the energy around you. Focus on your third eye point with the eyes closed. Down and up. And exhale. Now we inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. And exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once more. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your eyes closed. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Create your Ujjayi breath. Through the nose, out through the nose. As you exhale, you may hear an oceanic sound. Closing off the whisper muscles in the back of your throat. Take notice of any sensations in your body, anything that your body is feeling, any thoughts coming into your mind, looking at them from the outside in. And then to read a quote while you're sitting here that may inspire an intention for you today. We start with ourselves. In cultivating loving kindness, we train first to be honest, loving, and compassionate toward ourselves. Rather than nurturing self-denigration, we begin to cultivate clear-seeing kindness. Sometimes we feel good and strong. Sometimes we feel inadequate and weak. But our loving kindness is unconditional. No matter how we feel, we can aspire to be happy. We can learn to act and think in ways that sow seeds for our future well-being. Gradually becoming more aware of what causes happiness, as well as what causes distress. Without loving kindness for ourselves, it is difficult, if not impossible, to genuinely feel it for others. Taking what resonated with you, letting go of what doesn't. And I invite you to set an intention for your practice today. You can place one hand over your heart, one hand over your belly button, or keep your hands on your knees. Take a minute to sit with your intention. Let it soak in with each inhale and become clearer with every exhale. Inhale and exhale. You keep your eyes closed and they rub your palms together, create heat between them. And notice if your shoulders start to tense up as you rub your palms together. Try to keep them down and relaxed. And then open your hands. Feel the tingling sensations between palms. Take the palms, place them over the eyes. Fingers face up. And then draw that down. Wash that energy all over your face and neck. And then out to the sides. Open the face. And then up. Taking your hands like spiders. And take that around your ears. Spider hands on both sides of the ears. Inhale, and then as you exhale, draw up the scalp to lengthen the spine, crown of the head up. Should also feel kind of good in your scalp. And then again, all the way up, lengthening your spine. You may also feel your chin tuck slightly to align. And once more. And release. Take the shoulders around. In through the nose. Out through the nose. And reverse that. Take the left arm up. Right arm slides and over. Send the gaze down. Or you can also send the gaze up, opening the chest, stacking the shoulders, opening the heart. If your gaze is up, then you can look up and over to your left fingertips. Inhale, exhale, come all the way up. Right arm, other side. Look down first. Make sure both sit bones stay on the mat. And send your gaze up. And then to your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way up. Flex the hands out to the side, open the chest. Hands come all the way up, interlace the fingers. Biceps to the ears. Curl forward. Tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, expand and almost arch the back. Look up to the ceiling. Exhale, curl. Inhale, expand, open the heart. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Inhale. This time, release the hands. Walk the fingertips forward. Forehead rests down. You have some sort of prop, book, tissue box, anything, you can rest your forehead on that to help you reach the mat, to rest your third eye, your place of intuition. Make sure the sit bones are still down. Walk the hands all the way up, roll through the spine. Switch which foot was in front. Inhale, exhale, palms down. Walk your hands forward, other side. As you exhale, roll all the way up, walk your hands, and then roll up through the spine. Stack your feet flat on the mat in front of you. Hands, palms face, fingertips face you, feet flat on the mat. Broaden the chest here, roll the shoulders back, press the chest open. Breathe here. And then feel what it's like to sink back in. Broaden the chest open. Chin tucked in. Inhale. Exhale. Press to the bottom of your feet to lift your hips off. Tabletop. Reverse tabletop. Gaze to your belly button. Or you can send your head and neck back if it doesn't bother you. Inhale. Lift up even higher. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Pull up through your fingertips. This time, option to keep that same reverse, or we're going to do reverse plank. So reverse tabletop or reverse plank. So you have your legs out in front of you, long, hands in the same place. Inhale, open the chest, expand. Inhale, and then exhale, press through the heels, lift the hips off, gaze to your belly button. Inhale, lift the hips up higher. Exhale, lower down, tuck the chin into the chest, and curl the upper body forward and just hang with the curl, allowing gravity to bring you closer to your legs. Not forcing anything at all, just being here. Inhale, exhale, roll all the way up. And we'll come to all fours. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Inhale, arch the spine, open the shoulders and the chest, feel broadening. Feel the flesh of your sit bones broadening. Gaze up, exhale, curl through the spine. Gaze in between your knees. Really press the palms into the mat. Inhale, arch, broaden. Exhale, curl. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Move through on your own timing now. And if you're so inspired, you can take any variation with your head and your tailbone that feels good to you. Make sure to link your breath with your movement. And come back to neutral. Inhale. Exhale, set the right sit bone back to the right heel, to the left, and up and around, moving in a circle. Be aware of your core here, your torso, still engaged and supporting your body. And reverse the circle, left sit bone to left heel, back and around. And up, open the knees a little bit wider, bring the toes together. Sit back into your heels for your child's pose. Rest your forehead. If you feel like if your hips are higher and you want more ease there, you can place a pillow right above your ankles to help bring your hips closer to your heels. Come back to your intention here. Come back to all fours as you exhale. Tuck the toes under. Sit back on the heels. Bring the knees and the feet together. Feel the stretchy and arches of your feet. Pull the shoulders back and down. Front of the rib cage. Closed. Not completely closed, obviously, but enough so that you have awareness of space in the back of your body. Keep the hands. Open and close the hands as fast as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the hands. Scrunch the face. Inhale. Exhale, lion's breath. Stick the tongue out. Using your breath to lift the hyoid bone in your throat and send the gaze to your nose. Inhale. Squeeze. Core engage. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Exhale. Wiggle your mouth and your nose. Pat your feet out. And tuck the toes under. Exhale. Lift the knees off. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slingshot back into your down dog. Drop the crown of the head. Look at the feet. They should be about 2 fist widths apart. Shoulders down the back. And breathe. Do what you need here. You can bend one knee and then the other to walk out to your dog. You can come up onto your toes. Inhale. Exhale, roll through the spine into a plank. And then push up through your lower back or your upper back to create a little curve in the upper back. It's called our push-up plus. Then bend the knees, send the hips back. Down dog. Come on through the toes, roll through the spine, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, push back. 2 more, inhale. Roll through the spine. Exhale, back. 1 more. Exhale back. This time roll through the spine, bend the knees, lower the knees, chest, chin, baby cobra, feet together, hands barely putting any weight, little to no weight on the mat. Exhale, tuck the toes under, press up, bend the knees, down dog, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And roll up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. You can have a slight bend in your knees to support you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Big toes together, heels apart. Roll the shoulders down the back, mountain pose. Send your gaze where your wall meets your ceiling. Check through your whole body. Start from your feet. Walk forward and back, side to side to find center. Ankles, knees stacked over ankles, hips over knees. Quadriceps pulled up, and your thighs squeezed together. Heart open. Come back to your intention. Come to the front of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Back to your plank. Down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Hips parallel. Bend the knee, open the hips. Try to bring the heel to the butt. And then back to parallel. Swing that leg all the way through, knee to your nose. Press back up. Inhale, exhale, knee to your nose to low lunge. And all the way up to warrior two. Left foot parallel with the side of the mat. Send the gaze over your middle finger. Shoulders down the back. Inner thighs rotate forward. Breathe here. Flip the palms up. Reverse warrior. Send the left arm down the leg. Keep the bend in the front knee. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hinge forward. Forearm on the thigh, on the ground, or on a block, or some sort of support to bring you up a little bit higher. Send the gaze down or up to the ceiling to test a little bit more of your balance. Option to take a bind. Left arm goes behind the back. Right arm goes underneath the thigh. Reach your hands together to open your chest. And lean back. One more breath. Release the hands, warrior two, straighten the front knee. And hold. Turn the feet in. Arms up. Exhale, forward fold. All the way down. Drop the crown of the head. Hang here. Exhale, flat back to come all the way up. Warrior two on the other side. Tick-tock down to your plank. Lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, lift the thighs. Down dog. Walk or hop the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Palms to heart center. Press the palms together. Broaden the back. Come back to your intention. Center your mat. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold to your plank. Down dog. Left leg reaches up parallel. Bend the knee, open the hips, bring the heel to the butt. And parallel. Knee to the nose through your plank. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to nose to low lunge. And then right away to warrior two. Head over tailbone, avoiding early leaning into the front thigh. Breathe. Be aware of if one shoulder is farther in than the other. The back. Think that your whole back side is against a wall. And you're pressing against that wall. Inhale, exhale, flip the left palm up. Reverse warrior. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, exhale, hinge. Send your gaze up or down. Your neck is sensitive. And then option to take a bind. Arm behind the back. Under the thigh and lean back. Breathe. Last breath here. Back to warrior two, straighten the front thigh. Turn the feet in. Option two, hinge forward or interlace your hands behind your back first. And as you interlace, try to bring the back, instead of this, try to squeeze the palms together as much as you can. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Release the hands. Walk the hands in between your thighs. Reach through as far as you can. Back to the center. Roll up through the spine. One vertebrae at a time. And immediately, you can bend the left knee and come to stand on the left leg. Breathe and hold, right leg. Then bring your hands, use your hands to bring your knee into your chest. Right knee and right hand. Bring the leg out to the side. Avoid lifting the hips. Point or flex through the foot. Release and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Step out wide, inhale. Exhale, bend, and stand on the right leg. Point or flex the foot. Interlace the hands to bring the knee closer. And then take left hand with left knee. Squeeze the butt cheeks to tuck your tailbone while keeping your standing leg straight. Release and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Now, wiggle your legs out. If you have a strap, a towel, you can use that now. I'm going to take our right knee up. I'm going to take hold, if you can do it without a strap, and take hold of your big toe with your middle finger and your index finger. You can also do this without a strap too. You just don't, you extend as far as you can. And try to keep your chest up. With your strap, you create a loop, or you can just do it around the bottom of your foot. Extend your leg. You can have that loop. And you hold with the strap, with the loop around your foot. Taking your variation, getting into the posture. Keep your hips square, so make sure one hip isn't higher than the other. Roll the shoulders down the back. Pull up through the quadricep. Bend the knee, come into center. Extend. We take the leg to the side, keeping the hips down. Breathe. Bend the knee, parallel and down. Stand on both feet. Notice the difference between your right and left side. A little bounce. And we'll come to the other side. This time I'll use my index finger and my middle finger around my big toe. My chest is open. I slowly extend my leg wherever I am. Hips are square. So the strap helps the chest not to fall forward. Breathe. And then bend the knee. Straighten, take it out to the side. Think of a seatbelt across your opposite shoulder and opposite hip. Help support, bring your center of mass to the center. Bend the knee, parallel, down. Now open the legs, take a bounce. Inhale, exhale, let your voice out. now with the right leg. Take the foot and bring the heel all the way up to the hip flexor, as high as you can. Roll the shoulders and let the knee fall here. Rest, press the knee back. Option 2, press the foot. If you can hold it without holding the foot, you can let that go. Breathe. And then option 2, hinge forward at the hips to reach your hands on the mat. Bend the standing knee once your hands are down. And try to release one hand off. And if you're balanced, you can release the other. Otherwise, keep your hands down. We won't be here for long. Send the heel down. Straighten the leg, standing leg first. All the way up, and then lower. Shake it out. Allow the blood, new blood, to rush back through your legs. And other side. In through the nose, through the nose. And hinge forward at the hips. Place the hands down, bend the knee. Bring yourself down. Again, if you can balance. Inhale. Exhale, send the heel back down, straighten the leg. Come all the way up to stand. Release, shake the legs out. Open. Heels. Come down into a squat. Use the elbows against the knees. Open the heart. Chest tall. And we'll come to seated. Bring the bottom of the feet together. Open the chest. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Use the elbows against the knees to press down. Inhale. Exhale. Come all the way up. Straighten the legs. Similar to what we just did standing. Take the ankle. Bring the heel all the way up to the hip flexor. You may feel a lot of pressure and uncomfortability. Just letting you know that's normal. Inhale. Exhale. Reach for your ankle or your foot. You can also use your strap around the arch of your foot to fold forward. Inhale all the way up and place that foot flat on the mat. Hug the left knee into the chest, or the right knee, sorry, the left arm is wrapped around. Right arm behind the back. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. And really twist through your cervical spine, your neck, And even with your eyes, find a focal point behind your right shoulder. And back to the center. Release the right leg long. Feel the difference between the right and left sides. And then when you're ready, take your left foot up to the hip crease. Inhale. Exhale, flex forward. Inhale. Exhale, come up. Place the foot flat on the mat. Hug the knee into the chest. Left arm behind the back. Exhale, twist. Find a focal point, also known as your drishti, behind your left shoulder this time. Exhale in the center. Come to all fours. Take the right leg in front of the left to cross the knees, one on top of each other. And then move the left heel away from your sit bones a little bit to sit down with one knee stacked over the other. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And then exhale, tuck the chin into the chest, curl forward. Option to also cross one arm on top of the other, and that is a nice support. Or let your arms be at the side. And really focus on releasing the back of the neck and shoulders. Inhale, roll all the way up. And exhale, come back to all fours. Switch sides. Notice one hip is tighter than the other. One side may be more difficult. And one side is easier. Just notice. And exhale. Fold forward. If you had your arms crossed, switch whichever arm was in front. Inhale, and then exhale. Roll all the way up. Release the legs. Shake back and forth, and the knees. Bring the left heel in, right leg out to the side. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, left arm comes up, right hand reaches for the arch of that right foot. So the palm is face up. And again, you can send your gaze down or up and over, looking at those left fingertips. Lean back here. Be aware of your abdominals and your breathing. Inhale, reach further. Exhale, come all the way up. Inhale the top. Exhale, twist your upper body to face your right leg. Inhale, exhale. Think of sending the middle of the sternum to your knee. Long spine first. And then exhale, curl through the spine. Exhale, roll all the way up. And switch sides. Nice and tall first. Flex through the left heel, left palm up to reach the arch of the foot. Right arm reaches up and over. Lean back. Inhale. Exhale all the way up. Twist the upper body to face the leg. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge. And then curl through. Walk your hands, roll up through the spine. Extend both legs out in front of you. Take the ankles around in a circle. And reverse. Back and front, flex and point feet. Hold up through the thighs, legs straight. Here, at a boat pose, hands behind the thigh, rock back and forth on the spine a few times without touching the feet as you come up, giving your spine a little massage. One more. Up and release your arms. Knees together. Roll down. Slowly, as slow as you can. Hold before your head and shoulders touch the mat. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Take each hand and each knee in one hand. Take gentle circles around, but really use your arms to bring your legs in a circle to relax your hips and reverse that. Let your knees fall into your hands. Both feet down. Figure 4, take the right ankle over the left knee. And interlace the hands behind that left thigh. Lower back stays on the mat, shoulders stay on the mat. Back of the head is lengthening on the mat. Release the hands, let the legs fall to the right as your head turns over your left shoulder. Then bring back up through the center. Let the legs fall to the left. And the head fall to the right. And you can use your left hand to encourage your left knee to come closer to the mat. Keep your right shoulder on the mat. And breathe. Reach the right arm a few inches off the mat. Feel the stretch in your shoulder here, all the way up through your fingertips. Reach that arm all the way up overhead. Come into a fetal position. Back and around to open the chest. Back onto your back. This time, left ankle crosses over your right knee. Interlace. Breathe. Come back to your intention. Release the hands. First, let your legs fall to the left, face the right. Then use your core back up and over. Legs fall to the right, gaze to the left. Left hand, or right hand encourages the knee, left shoulder is down. See if you can get the left cheek close as you can to the mat. And then reach the left arm up a few inches off the mat. Reach all the way up overhead into a fetal position. And then left arm goes back around, open the chest. And let your legs stay on the mat and just fold open into your Shavasana. Palms face up, eyes closed. Shoulders melt down. Weight of your eyelids against your eyeballs. Back of the head into the mat. Palms up. And notice your breath here. Notice your breath start to become slower. Find some stillness and peace here. I'll call you out when it's time. It is 8:40. Feel the weight of your body being supported by the mat. tongue to the roof of the mouth, tip of the tongue. And let the jaw soften. On your next exhale, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your body back into the space. To take your time and roll onto one side into a fetal position. Your elbows and your knees towards your chest. End class with the same quote from the beginning of class. We start with ourselves. In cultivating loving kindness, we train first to be honest, loving, and compassionate toward ourselves. Rather than nurturing self-denigration, we begin to cultivate a clear-seeing kindness. Sometimes we feel good and strong. Sometimes we feel inadequate and weak. But our loving kindness is unconditional. No matter how we feel, we can aspire to be happy. We can learn to act and think in ways that sow seeds of our future well-being. Gradually becoming more aware of what causes happiness, as well as what causes distress. Without loving kindness for ourselves, it is difficult, if not impossible, to genuinely feel it for others. Use the strength of your arms to come up into a seated position. Try to have the opposite leg crossed in front that you did at the beginning class initially. Keep your eyes soft gaze or closed. Rub your palms together to bring to heart center. Take a minute to thank yourself for coming to your mat today, for showing up for yourself with intention. Remember that you can always come back to your breath. Take a unified sigh in through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth. The light in me honors and sees the light in each and every one of you. We bow to that which is divine. Namaste.